Hey everybody, it's Frank the Tank here, back on another episode of MLB The Show 15, our Angels Fantasy Draft franchise. As you can see, we are 3-3 after the first round of simming. We won the first gameplay we did. Pitcher Chris Sale gave up a bunch of runs after we scored a bunch of runs, but we were able to come out on top. Today we have Chris Archer on the mound. He is 1-0 with a 5.14 ERA, facing off against the Texas Rangers in Arlington against Tyson Ross, who is 1-0 with a 1.00 ERA. So definitely have our work cut out for us. Let's see if our potent young lineup can do some damage here in Arlington, Texas. Again, a little snapshot of our starters there. Chris Archer, not as high of a strikeout rate as we would like on the 6.43 last game, but we lead off this game with our leadoff hitter and second baseman D. Gordon stepping to the plate to face off against Tyson Ross. Try to set the tone for us. He is 8 for 29 on the year so far in a very limited sample size. But with a 1-1 count here, Ross delivers, and D. Gordon is going to slap that ball into right field for a base hit. And when you know he is on base with nobody in front of him, he is definitely a threat to steal, and that is exactly what we do. We do swipe second there with D. Gordon. Manny Machado here batting second, an 0-1 count with Gordon in scoring position, so you have to think anything that hits the grass is going to score him. Inside fastball, and we belt this ball deep to left center field. Gordon is rounding third. He is going to score it easily. That ball is off the face of the wall. Machado stands up into second with an RBI double. So we're leading off the game with a bang here. Machado RBI double off the wall. That gives us a 1-0 lead. Next batter, Angie McCutcheon up with a 1-0 count. Machado on second in scoring position. He's going to get a pitch, and he's going to drive this ball to the right center field gap. That ball is going to get down off the wall, and Machado will come around to score. McCutcheon is going to round second. He is digging for third, but he gets beat by the throw, and he is out. So McCutcheon gets credited with the RBI double. Machado scores up 2-0 here, top of the first. Next, Yoenis Cespedes, after a Stanton single and a Rizzo strikeout with a 1-1 count here, 2 outs. He's going to smack this ball, but right to the first baseman, who makes the catch to record the last out. That's Billy Butler at first for Texas, and after the top of the first, 4 hits, we do put 2 runs on the board in support of our starting pitcher, Chris Archer. You see the lineup here for Texas. Billy Butler, Chris Davis, Chris Bryant, a couple guys that we have to watch out for, but nothing overpowering here as we see our young starter here, Chris Archer, 1-0 with a 5.14 ERA. Went 7 innings his last start, gave up 4 hits, 6 walks, and 5 strikeouts. So that's really worrying there with those high amount of walks. That's a ton of walks for one game, but we'll try to settle in here as we have the leadoff hitter, Rajai Davis, in a 1-2 count. We'll throw him strike 3, swings over that 96-mile-per-hour fastball right on the inside part of the plate. So he is retired for the first out of the ball game. Next batter, David Murphy. David Murphy, second batter, 1-2 count, and he is going to get under this one and drift it into left field. Yoenis Cespedes will circle that ball and put it away for the second out here in the bottom of the first. Next batter, Billy Butler, the first baseman for the Texas Rangers. Quickly get him in an 0-2 count, trying to finish him off here to finish out the inning, and he will swing and miss. The ball ricochets off Salvador Perez's glove. He slides and makes a beautiful play to record the out at first. You have to think anybody else running besides Billy Butler, and he will reach there. But we finished the first with 2 strikeouts for Chris Archer, and that is going to be a theme for him in this game. He definitely has the strikeout pitch working, and that's very encouraging to see after his last start. So we jump here, top of the second with 2 outs. Salvador Perez is on second. D. Gordon, 0-1 count, looking for his second hit of the ball game, and he is going to put this one in the left center field gap, and Salvador Perez is going to score easily, and D. Gordon is going to round second, digging for third, and he is going to be into third, standing up a stand-up triple with 2 outs here in the top of the second to extend our lead to 3-0. Jump here, bottom of the second. Chris Davis up to bat with a 1-1 count for Texas. Archer gets the sign and deals, and we catch way too much of the plate, and this ball is absolutely jacked by Chris Davis. Halfway up into the second deck there for a solo home run. 3-1 ball game. That gets Texas on the board. Chris Archer is going to try to bounce back from that, facing Chris Bryant, the young stud third baseman. 3-2 count, and he will swing and miss on that slider outside part of the plate for strike 3, and Archer is able to escape that inning with no further damage. Top 4 here, runner on third, Manny Machado, 2-2 count. Singles this ball through the middle, but J.J. Hardy picks it up and overthrows the base. That's going to be a reach on error for Manny Machado. Carlos Correa scores from third to make it a 4-1 game. So here we are, bottom of the fourth. Chris Bryant up again. And Chris Bryant out. Dead center field. That ball is absolutely crushed. He exacts his revenge on Chris Archer, and he cuts the lead to 4-2 here. So we go bottom of the fifth. Josmail Pinto up for the Texas Rangers. And we hang another breaking ball, and Archer is dominating this game as far as strikeouts go, but he just leaves a couple pitches over the plate. And I think I made 3 mistakes with Archer in this game, and all 3 were hit for home runs. So here we go, up 4-3 here, top of the 7th, looking for some insurance. Anthony Rizzo at the plate, and he's going to crush this ball down the left field line. It's going to bounce and stay fair. Some confusion on the base paths, but Rizzo is eventually going to end up into second with an RBI double. And we take a 5-3 lead. Next batter, Salvador Perez. Bases loaded, and he is going to crush this ball into left field. That'll get down on the hop, and we will send a runner home, and we are now up 6-3. So very good to add some insurance there and make a little more comfortable room here for Chris Archer. As we see 95 pitches, 1 out, 1 and 2 pitch, and Taylor Featherston strikes out. That's Chris Archer's 15th strikeout of the game, coming in the 7th inning. But Archer is getting tired here, and it shows, because Rajay Davis is going to put this one into center field. McCutchen is going to cut it off, throw it into the cutoff guy, and I have no idea what was going on here, but Carlos Correa falls asleep with the ball, and that run is going to be able to score. J.J. Hardy comes all the way from first on a routine single by Rajay Davis, and the lead is now 6-3. Daniel Murphy comes up next, puts this ball very, very deep. McCutchen has a beat on it, but he's not going to be able to make the catch. That ball gets down. Rajay Davis will come all the way around from first to score. Or I'm sorry, he stays, ends up getting caught on third. So we have runners on second and third here. 2 outs. I bring Joaquin Soria in. He's going to get Chris Davis to strike out outside corner. Davis looks at it, not too happy with that, but Joaquin Soria is pumped after that pitch. As you can see, showing some emotion on the mound there, getting out of a big jam as we go to the 8th with a 6-4 lead. So Andrew McCutchen up, 2 outs. We need a little 2-out lightning here. Runner on first. Gets his pitch, and he's going to crush this ball into left field. That ball is going to get down and go all the way to the wall. Runner rounds second, going to third. Machado rounding third. He is going to score easily. McCutchen, not wanting to get thrown out again, is going to stay at second base. And we are up 7-5 here. Next, the batter, Giancarlo Stanton, with an 0-2 count. Still 2 outs in the inning. He's going to get a pitch he likes and put the ball into left field again. That ball is going to get down. Not quite going to make it to the wall, but that's enough for McCutchen to score. Stanton going to second, and he gets in there with an RBI double. So we are 8-5 here. Anthony Rizzo stepping to the plate next. Let's see if he can get another base hit to score another run here, and that's exactly what he does. Pooches this ball into left field. Stanton will round third and come in to score. And we are out to an 8-5 lead here. Excuse me, 9-5 lead here in the top of the 8th. Bottom 8th, Jake Lamb is going to make it all. Carlos Correa, diving stop, flicks it up to D. Gordon. He throws it onto Rizzo there for the out. An incredible double play there started by Carlos Correa. And we jump here, top of the 9th. Carlos Correa up to the plate. Nice little ESPN edit here. After somebody makes a web gem or a top play, we show them lifting off here, and that's exactly what Carlos Correa does. Deep to right center field. That ball is gone. A 2-run homer for Carlos Correa extends our lead to 11-5. Carlos Correa has been crushing the ball and playing amazing defense for us early on in the year, besides falling asleep on that relay throw earlier. But that's what we want to see there. So up 11-5 here, or excuse me, 11-4. Machado is going to hit this ball into center field, and that is going to go as a sacrifice fly. That will extend our lead to 12-4 here on the top of the 9th. And that should be enough. It's not a safe situation, but we are going to bring on Aroldis Chapman just to get him some work. because we do score a lot of runs and we don't really need him a ton here. But with 2 outs, Rajay Davis up, and he is going to fly out lazy to center field. Andrew McCutchen is going to circle, get under it, and put this one away for the victory. So your Angels come into Arlington and take the first game of this series. Chris Archer, 6 1/3 innings pitched, did give up 10 hits and 4 runs, those 3 solo home runs. But although he got smacked around a bit, he did strike out 15 batters, and that was only in the 7th inning. So if his pitch count wouldn't have been as high, we could have definitely went for 18 or 20. But we lifted him and brought in Soria, and he held him down, and Chapman finished them off. So a great gameplay for us there. We do get the victory here in Texas, the first of a 3-game set. Some offensive notes for this game: Manny Machado was 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs. D. Gordon 3 for 6 with 3 stolen bases. Of course, Carlos Correa had that 2-run homer. And he has been great for us. A couple other guys contributing. Rizzo had a couple RBIs, McCutchen RBI. Everybody really contributed this game. I think the only person who really didn't make much of an impact was Yoenis Cespedes. But Salvador Perez, a couple more base hits. I was hit really well with him for some reason. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Please like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Keep an eye out for the next Los Angeles Angels franchise gameplay, and this is Frank the Tank signing out. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets.